Jesus me chifunyanyam my dream nada wudu azinyina mumedan Yes, he made a way. Don't know how, but you did it. You made a way. Sitting here, not knowing how. But holding on to faith, I confess. God, this figured out, and you're watching me now. When it looks as if I can't win, when my back was against the wall, and it looked as if it was over, you made a way. And I'm seated here only because he moves mountains, hey. He calls walls to fall with his power. He performs miracles. There is nothing that's impossible. And I'm seated here only because he made a way. Hello, welcome back to another video. If today is your first time stopping by, I want to say a warm welcome to you. But if you keep coming back as a returning subscriber or viewer, I must say that you are much, no, in Wadito's voice, you are much appreciated. So in this video, I want to share with you how I dealt with the divorce, how I was able to cope, so that if you are going through a similar situation, you will know what to do. I'm not saying that my method is the only way to go, but I am sharing it with you so you can also recommend or apply it. You don't have to apply everything, but then one or two that is applicable to you, you can use that, and by the grace of God, you will get there. The first thing that I want to say is that God held my whole being. It was God. Yes, it was God. As the song says, I don't know how he did it, but he made a way. I was crying. I cried, I wept, I sobbed. Yes, I didn't tell people about what was eating me up, and so there were days I had been posted to Takoradi Fresh, so I would go to the office and would pretend everything was well. So I would be hopping around, making fun, cracking jokes here and there, making people around me happy. And then when I get home, that is where it will dawn on me that this is your problem. This is what is eating you up. This is what is facing you. How are you going to deal with it? Then the tears from nowhere will start coming. Ta, 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 ta. But there's this song that says that tears are a language God understands. So I took joy in crying. If I don't know how to explain it, but then I cried. There were days, there were times, there were moments that I would be crying. I would know that I am crying, but there wouldn't be tears. Like I said in that video, I even exhausted my tear bank. There were no tears for me to shed again. The next support system was you guys. Whitey. YouTube was my everything during that time. And so this explains why I was live streaming as if there is no tomorrow. I was on every live stream. Yes, in my live streams I never made it dull. I never shared my problem. But then, if you remember, those of you who were in my live streams, I always try to make it lively so I can get people in the chat. There was a day that Voclam raided me, and that day I engaged them. I was carrying Ghana Must Go. I was here making noise. Sometimes when my live stream is dull, I will leave my live stream and then go to other live streams to make fun. There was a day that I made Naomi Dambello cried. She laughed and cried. Yes, it was a way that I was releasing the stress, but unknown to you, you thought that, oh, Nana is supportive. Yes, I was supporting, but it was a balm. It was it was a therapy for me. So YouTube was a therapy for me, and all of you did well. All of you were amazing. You all stood by me. Yeah, you all stood by me, because you sometimes I will make a video. I remember in those days when I make a video, I will say that your comments means a lot to me, and truly it still means a lot to me, because there were days I would wake up in the middle of the night and be crying. But then I had started the channel anew, so when I pick my phone in the middle of the night, because of time difference, some will watch it during the day, in the night. So anytime I pick my phone, I will get a comment or two to respond to, and that's, yes, that kept me going. I would be watching people like Ziki, and then if he autism, then I will tell myself, Nana, look at what these people are going through. Theirs is in another form. If they are surviving, if they have survived it, if they survive every step of the way, now you can make it. Then I shake it off. Then I put myself together. I see the support is massive. Each one of you. Oh yeah, chop kiss. So the next thing that I engaged myself in that helped was singing. During that time, I didn't make space for any unnecessary drama in my mind. And so when I wake up from bed, yes, oh, yo, that song and a couple of songs were my anthem. Yehovah Besho, Yehovah Besho, Azamayana Memuze, Yehovah Besho, you move mountains, Onisha Iyanu, you are the God of awesome wonders. I've tasted of your power, even in those difficult moments. Though the prayers I was saying, the answer, the response I was seeing wasn't favorable, wasn't what I was expecting, and I felt that yes, God had disappointed me. I will share that in another video. I was still trusting in the Lord. I had that super crazy faith in God at that time, though sometimes it will dwindle, but then it was everything around me. So I will be singing, most blessed, most glorious, the ancient of days, through all the changing seasons of life, in trouble and in joy, the praises of my God shall still my heart and tongue employ. Should I cry? Please pardon me. There is this hymn, it says, in heavenly love abiding, no change my heart shall fear, for safe is such confiding, for nothing changes here. The storm may roll without me, my heart may long be laid, but God is round about me, and can I be dismayed? How this song, it says, it's a Methodist hymn. Jesus me cheerful nyanyanko, my dream nada wudu, azinyina mumedan warashisha. So, pardon me, I don't have a handkerchief around, so I'll be singing these songs and will be crying. At that time, I didn't feel like praying, so these songs, as they are a form of prayer. So I'll be singing the songs, and by the time I am aware, I would be relieved. The next thing that kept me going was dancing. Yes, because I'll be playing some of these songs, Monio and the rest. At the right time, I will share with you the story behind the song Monio. Every morning before I dress to work, I make sure that I disturb my neighbors. I dance off my problems. So I was dancing. You know I can dance. So I will give myself a good dance as a form of a therapy. And then you know what I do, my passion. I was beading, and in that time I was challenging myself with difficult tasks. Yes, because the everyday ones was okay. I had adapted to it, so I challenged myself with difficult designs so that I would be occupied. And I have made a post that if you are impatient, try beading. And so during the process of me beading, I will make mistakes and pardon me, I will make mistakes and then correct it. If I dump all my negative energy in whatever I was doing, I will make mistakes. So what will I then do? I will slow down, I will take it easy, and then I will get it right. Because anytime that I bead with a negative energy, things will fall apart. I have to undo everything and start afresh. So I use beading as a way of distraction. Last thing that I did was that I would write my feelings, how I was feeling. I will write as if I am writing it to him. So I will open the WhatsApp page. I'll go to WhatsApp and then open a chat with him, and I will write how I was feeling. But then in all, I never insulted him. I was very polite with him. So when I saw that he was doing all that I had shared with you, what I would do was to open a chat and then pour all my anger, my resentment, and I will not send. So I will leave it and sometimes sleep over or go for a walk. And when I come to read the message, I will ask myself the importance of this message, then quickly I delete it. So So in all this, he can never say that I was disrespectful to him, I insulted him. I am glad I could do that. Though what he did to me, he didn't what's the word, he didn't, I've forgotten the way, but what he did to me, he wasn't worth the respect I gave him. But I am glad that I still respected him. I did not insult him. I was very nice with him, and through it all, he has not been able to say why he did that to me. And I forgot to mention in that video that I left the marriage without a peswa. Yes, peswa is the list of the denominations of the Ghana cedi, the currency cedi. So in your region, naira, the list of naira, the list of euro, pound, whatever currency you are using, wherever you are watching the video from me, I did not take the list even from him. Why? Because I know it is God who judges, it is God who rewards. So God is going to judge between the two of us and reward us accordingly. On this note, I want to say thank you for watching from the beginning up to this time. But I will not leave here without recommending this channel to you. Talk Time with Sianorkie. Yes, my people, let us run to this channel for support. I am not saying we have lost it. I am not saying we are mad. But we need support. When you go to Dr. Sianorkie's channel, she is a clinical psychologist. When you visit her channel, she has so many videos on mental health. Please abreast yourself with any of these videos. In fact, run her playlist for support. Yes, because she has videos that can save you and I from whatever we are going through. Yes, the videos are timely and they are worth spending our money and energies on. And so I will leave the link to her channel in the description box. Go there and find the support that you need. I have been there, I go there, so I know what I am talking about. I don't know what you are going through, but whatever your problem is, do you now understand why in the end of my videos I say, whenever you say a prayer, don't forget one for me? I need those prayers. Even as I am seated here, I need those prayers. And so until you watch another video from me, until you see my face again, hey, the next topic is going to be things I did and things I avoided during that time. So please cross your fingers and wait for those videos. Until then, I want to say, whenever you say a prayer, don't forget to say one for me. I leave you with the peace and the mercies of the Most High. Peace, respond, shalom. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Chop kiss. Mwah.